So Ned, I've been working a little bit the last couple of days on disengaging his hindquarters. He has a little trouble with this exercise, and I'll just step you through and show you what's going on. The first thing that he does is he gets a little bit wanting to anticipate the manoeuvre. And the second thing he does is he sort of wants to step onto you with his front end instead of stepping away like that with his back end. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time rubbing on him and just desensitizing the stick and letting him know that I'm not here to kill him and everything's okay. Now I'm going to ask him to disengage, and with him that tiny little try is enough. Okay, so he put his leg underneath. Like, he's not been doing this with me for many days. Someone has obviously taught him a lot of stuff at an earlier time, but you know, I'm not asking for a big heap from him today. So ask again. Now that's not what I want, that's not what I want, that's not what I want, that's better. Okay. Yesterday I did a bit of work working on not letting him step forward. So you can see he sort of wants to step back away from me a little bit. So let's go again. Ask, ask, ask. There. Okay. It's one step. It's all I need from him. You can see there he wants to get his front end on top of me, so I'm going to move him away. I'm going to let him know that's not where I'd like him to be. Ask again. Now I have to hold his front end a little because he just wants to move it sometimes. Okay, remembering when you disengage a horse, it should be that their hind end steps away from you. It's that simple. Their inside hind leg steps up and underneath their body. And he's going to back up a little bit, that's fine. I'm not going to take the stick away until he is standing still. He can move, and he's only looking for the answer. That's all he's doing. When he's standing still, when he's relaxed, one more rub of the stick. There, I'll take the stick away as a reward. Had I taken the stick away at any time before that point, he would have thought that's what I was looking for. There's a little lick and a chew. Okay, there's a deep breath. All good stuff that we're looking for. Now, of course, when I put the stick back on him, what does he do? He starts to move. So I just wait. There you can see he's rested a hind leg. Okay, that's a good sign. I put the stick back on him. So even though we are asking him to disengage his hindquarters, so far I've only asked him to disengage his hindquarters a couple of times because we've got other issues we have to fix. Now that's the best he's been about me coming back toward him with the stick. Okay, so I'll go away again, retreat, let him know that's what I was asking for. Remember, a horse will always repeat a rewarded response. Now I'm going to ask him to disengage. There. Now, obviously this horse could do several steps, okay, but he's not comfortable with the bottom foundation yet. He's not comfortable with me just rubbing the stick on him all the time. Sometimes he finds that a little distressing and thinks he should move. So whatever that's happening, I'm not going to go any further than one step. Once he's comfortable with this, then we can start building on what we want to do. But for now, getting him comfortable with the process becomes my priority. Okay, if he's not comfortable with the process and comfortable with what I'm doing, what he gives to me after that point will not be as good. Not happy with that, so I'm going to put a little more pressure on him. He sometimes wants to move his front feet first. When you go to disengage him, he will sometimes step his shoulders away. So I have to put a little more pressure up on his hip to make sure that he's clear about the fact the emphasis is on moving his hip, not his shoulder. There, one step. Doesn't matter that he took a couple of backward steps, he just got a little confused. That's good, he's resting a hind leg, he took a deep breath, everything's pretty good. So that's what we're going to keep doing, and we'll do it on the other side. We'll keep repeating until he gets more comfortable with me asking him to move. He gets more comfortable with me having the stick around him. He gets more comfortable with the fact that when I apply a little bit of pressure, I'm actually asking him to do something, not overreact. I'm just asking him to do something. But he's pretty good, and he will pick up on that pretty fast.